Hi there, this is Jonathan Ginsberg. I'm an Atlanta area personal bankruptcy attorney. And today I would like to talk to you about what I learned by watching some Chapter 7 341 hearings. And specifically the reason I did this is I always find it helpful to observe hearings that are not mine because I always learn something. And I thought this time I was in court and I said, I've got a little extra time. Let me watch some hearings and see what type of problems are common over the course of a calendar. And this is multiple attorneys, multiple Chapter 7 debtors, but I started seeing some patterns, and I wanted to talk to you about those, and I'm going to do several videos about this topic. But the one I want to talk to you today about is disclosure of a business. This is something that happened in several of the 341 medium creditors hearings I observed, where a debtor had been in business before, had a business. Typically it's a small consulting business, or one lady's case it was a painting. She was trying to become a painter and sell her paintings. Somebody else was a business consultant. Somebody else had a janitorial business. But in all those situations, the person had been in business. Business did not work. They closed it down. They filed bankruptcy, but did not disclose the existence of that business in his or her bankruptcy paperwork. And the trustee objected to it. The trustee had a problem with it. And what this goes to is that the trustees take the position that if you're not disclosing information about a closed, failed business, what else are you not disclosing? That's why it's really important that when you talk to your attorney, and certainly if I'm your attorney, we're going to talk about this, that you talk about everything relevant in your financial life. And one of those things is a business that you tried and did not succeed in. Realize the trustees have access to the Georgia Secretary of State, it's public record, and they can look you up to see, do you have your name associated with a business, either as an owner or a registered agent for service. And they're going to do that before the 341 hearings. So if they see that you own one or more businesses, they're going to ask you about that. And it may be that you were in business and it just didn't work out and you closed the business, or perhaps you were thinking about starting a business and never got around to it, but your name is still showing up as the owner of a business. Those questions are going to be asked, because realize what the trustees are looking for in Chapter 7 is, does this failed or closed business have any value? Does it have any inventory? Does it have any equipment that can be used? Does it have any intellectual property? Does it have any list of customers that could be sold? All these things are relevant to the trustee. So even if your business is closed, there may be some value in that business, again, inventory or customer list, things like that need to be disclosed to the trustee. And maybe those things could be exempt. Maybe, of course, you could sell them before you file bankruptcy and see some money out of it. But these are just loose ends that the trustee is going to look at and they're going to find out about. So you're much better off talking to your attorney about them, disclosing it on your bankruptcy petition. But I was surprised at how many cases, and I probably watched 15 or 20, how many cases there was a small business the person had that did not work, was closed, but had not been disclosed. So if you've been in business and you're thinking about filing bankruptcy and you've got a closed business or a failed business or even a business you never started but thought about it, talk to your lawyer. Look at the Secretary of State's website, run your name to see what shows up. You'd be surprised how often that happens. This is a problem that happens. So don't let it happen to you. Make sure to give full disclosure so that the trustee feels like you're being completely and totally honest and transparent, and so you'll have less problems with your Chapter 7 case. Hope you found this helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up on YouTube, like it on Facebook, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and like our Facebook page. And also let me invite you to visit my Atlanta bankruptcy website. It's atlanta-bankruptcy-attorney. I've got a lot of very comprehensive site there, a lot of information about personal bankruptcy in the Atlanta area. And if I can help you personally, please reach out to me. I'm at 770-393-4985. Again, Jonathan Ginsberg. You can reach me at any time. Happy to help you any way I can. Thanks a lot. Hi, this is Jonathan, and I hope you found this video helpful. I'd like to invite you to download my free Debt Destroyer Survival Kit right now. I've packed my survival kit with answers to the questions I've heard from clients for over 25 years here in the Atlanta area. Inside the survival kit, you'll find clear, easy to understand answers to critical topics about how to solve debt problems once and for all, including how do I protect my stuff, my house, car, and personal property if I file for bankruptcy? Are there any legitimate alternatives to bankruptcy? Will I ever get credit again, and if so, when? What mistakes must I avoid to get the most benefit out of bankruptcy? You can claim your copy right now by visiting my atlanta-bankruptcy.com website. And you are always welcome to use the email form on my website to ask me anything about debt and personal bankruptcy in Atlanta. www.atlanta-bankruptcy.com. And as always, I wish you the best.